Hi everyone, it's Jennifer. I'm here with a share for you today. My last video was this little mini album that I did. It's the vertical TP album that I was doing for the swap on Mini Album Scraps. And the tutorial was my sister's scrapper. And everything was good. I did it, completed it, and it was ready to mail out. Unfortunately, we had some really bad weather and we let our dogs inside, and we have two puppies that are full-blooded labs, so for being puppies, they're quite large. And one of them, I guess, decided to make it his play toy. Now, it doesn't look too horrible, but let me move this one. If you watched my last video, it had a bow on top right here. It's cracked across here and here. It might be a little hard to see, but there's little chew marks right there. I got a little tore up along there. There's some marks on the bottom. I think like the stress of it must have started tearing the joints on it because they're messed up. So the inside was fine. When I first found it, I thought it had just gotten knocked off the table. I didn't realize it was so damaged, and originally I thought, oh, well, maybe I can repair it. And then the more I looked at it and the more I found, I just felt I was better off to start over. So I am keeping this. It's not being tossed out. I'm going to repair it the best that I can, and my daughter actually wants it. When she first saw it, when I completed it, I want it, can I have it? And yeah, I told her I had to send it for a swap. So she's excited, and she knows the dog's got it, but like I said, the inside's still in good shape. It's fine. It wasn't damaged at all, but the outside got a little tore up. So I'm gonna kind of work on it a little bit and get it a little bit more cleaned up, and she's gonna go ahead and keep it. So, well, I had to create another one, and I guess I was a little at loss of where to go because I knew where I was going with that one. I had my paper picked out. I knew. So I went through my stuff, and I had this stack, which is the Paper Studio. So Hobby Lobby. It's the Kirby Teasdale Studio. I think this pad's been around for a while. I got it, I don't even know. I got it a while ago, and I love the colors of it and the prints, and I'll flip through it real quick because it's really pretty. Let's see if I can get it up where you can see it. Kind of vintage, and I love the butterflies, and it's got some good, more neutral stuff, but then it's got some really vibrant colors too, and it's just a pretty combination. I know this is not the best angle, I'm sorry. But like I said, I hadn't used it yet, and so I thought, hey, this would be a good opportunity to get it out and use some. So there's that. So this is my album, and I already posted a picture, so those of you from the swap that have seen the picture and then see the video, it does look different. I added some to it since the video, but I'm going to try since the picture, so I'm going to try and put up another picture. But this is it. There's the side. There's the back and side and front. Same exact construction, just different details. So on this one, well, here, I'll start right here. I cut this piece out. I added the pearls right there and a pearl up here, and then the flower, and added a little bit of crochet trim there. When you open it up, this piece and this piece or actually it was one on one piece of paper, and it cut and it just fit perfectly. And then I added this little sticker with the inkwell, and I thought it was cute with the handwriting. It worked well. Down here I added more pearls and another flower and a couple of leaves. I didn't do a whole lot, or I didn't do as much, I feel, on this cover as I did the other one. And I think that's just because the imaging on this is just so pretty. And it's such a specific image that I really just didn't want to cover it up. So, on the top, I added this butterfly bottle cap. And then I took this key, which actually came in a set of 2, and they come on tags. And they're actually like glued on the tags, like they're glued to the tag. And so I took it off the tag and took the glue off because I wanted to use it to like dangle down. And I actually ended up using the tag inside here, so I'll show that to you. But I put that on there as just like a little charm to hang off. And I'm sorry if you hear that. That is my wiener dog. He is playing with my chihuahua, so he sounds a little crazy. Anyways, when you open it up, it's got a magnetic closure. Now, when I put it together, I kind of had to do it in a different order than I did the last one because I was trying to follow the tutorial and we were having really bad storms, and my internet kept going in and out. So when it would stop and I couldn't follow the tutorial, I'd kind of try and go on to something else. So I started decorating it before I actually got it put together, and I forgot to put the magnetic closure on. So this piece ended up behind the paper, but this piece ended up on top. So I had these butterflies that I cut out of book paper, and I just put it over it. And for the most part, you pretty much can't tell that there is a magnet behind it, so that's good. And this one, I will say, closes a lot better. That was one good thing. As much as it was kind of disappointing to have the other one get messed up like it did, this one went, I felt like a lot smoother. So anyways, there it is. You open it up. The covering on the inside is, I'll turn it this way, this beautiful butterfly print. I think this has to be my favorite print out of the whole paper pack, but I love butterflies, so I did not put any embellishment here, and you'll see why. When you turn it around this way, and real quick, you'll notice in the back it's the same, the inside lining's the same on both sides. This is why I made this embellishment. I cut out the flourish with a Sizzix die that I had, and I cut it out of the book paper, and then I also cut it out of the chipboard and glued the book paper onto the chipboard to make it more sturdy. And then the butterfly is cut, I cut 3. You turn it from the side. This comes from the paper stack. I did one of the book paper and then another color from the paper stack, and it's actually, I mean, you can like kind of play with the wings and get it to really be dimensional. So like that, and then I put this flower on there. So that's the reason why I didn't embellish this other side, is this is kind of large for the space, and I didn't want 2 embellishments like smushing up against each other. And I thought this paper was so pretty that, you know, it didn't look like it was missing something, in my opinion anyways. So I'm going to go front, and then we'll go to the back, or front to back anyways. So here I just added a little flower and a little word, chipboard word that I had. It says hope, and then I matted it with the book paper and some of the brown paper. This next one just has another glitter butterfly that I created. Now this one is only the one, so it's like glued down, just again so that it wasn't too much between the 2 layers. And then this one, see down here, I did the same thing with the flower and the word. It's just in a different spot. And then this one I created a little pocket out of with the flower and some more book paper, and I inked the edges. That's another different thing I did on this one, is I inked all the edges, where my other one I didn't ink it. And it just has a little piece just tucked behind there that someone could scribble a note on. And then this one has a flower with another chipboard word. And then there's the back. And I was calling this my little secret envelope. You can just put little goodies in there and have a little secret envelope. And there's a butterfly and then the 3 pearls. So, and then turn it around this way. And I left this one blank again for the same reason, because this envelope was on there. I didn't want too much up against each other. This has a little pocket with a flower and a strip of the paper, and I just made this little piece to go in it, and it put the word look on there so they can have it to write on or whatever. And then this side, because this one is the one with the pocket that way, I didn't want another pocket, and so I did, and I had another flourish, and I had inked it, and then I added the pearls to the little swirl parts. And then here's another pocket that I created, and this is actually the tag that the key came on, and it says Key to My Heart, and I inked it, and I changed out the twine that they had on it to this pink twine, and it fits in there real nice. And I put another butterfly made out of the book page. And then here's another pocket with just 3 little butterflies, and it's got a tag, or it's a little like tuck spot. And then here's another tuck spot I created. I cut out some roses from the paper, and I popped this small one up on some foam, and then I stickled the rose part with pink stickles, and I put another tag in there, and then back to the front. So those are like the little sleeves, the little pocket sleeves. Here's the tags inside each one. The front's very simple. It just has the coordinating paper for the pocket that it's in. And then on the back, it has a butterfly. And I inked the edges, and I used these little craft tags that I had, or tabs that I had. And then this one, which is, again, it's the coordinating paper. And then this one on the back has the swirl, or the flourish. So they kind of alternated a little bit. So it was like this one had the butterfly right here, and then the flourish, and then this one has a flourish. I think it went like butterfly, and then like 2 flourishes, and then yeah, and then another butterfly, and then another 2 flourishes. And I don't know why, but like these last 2 pockets are a little bit tighter than the other 2, especially this last one. But you can get it in and out, and I'm hoping over time, just kind of working it, it'll loosen up a little bit. But anyways, that is my new mini album. I'm actually liking this one even better than the first one. It just appeals to me a little bit more. I didn't use a 6x6 pad like I had on the first one. At that point, when I knew I had to recreate another one, I just decided just to go with whatever inspired me, and this paper inspired me. But like I said, I love it. I think it came out great. Bottom's plain just because it's going to be sitting and all that. So, but I hope you've enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Bye.